Imagine giving away $1 million. Imagine planting 20 million trees. Imagine surviving 24 hours buried alive. Sounds insane, right? But for one man, this is just another normal day at work. This is not just any story. This is the unbelievable journey of Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast. The man who transformed YouTube into a gigantic playground of wild challenges, jaw-dropping giveaways, and impossible dreams turned real. But behind the flashing cameras, behind the epic money showers, behind the record-breaking stunts, lies a hidden journey, filled with failures, sleepless nights, sacrifices, and a secret formula that crowned him as the king of YouTube. Jimmy was not born rich. He didn't have fancy cameras. He didn't have billion-dollar sponsors. He didn't even have a master plan. At just 13 years old, Jimmy started uploading low-quality gaming videos on a channel called MrBeast 6000. Most of those videos barely touched a few hundred views, sometimes not even that. But he had one thing, an unshakable obsession. He once admitted, open quote, "I studied YouTube for years, trying to figure out why videos go viral." While other kids were hanging out at parties, Jimmy sat alone in his tiny room, glued to his computer, analyzing thumbnails, titles, click rates, and algorithms for hours on end. He wasn't just chasing fame. He was chasing the blueprint of success. Jimmy decided to test YouTube's limits, counting to 100,000 in a single video, reading the entire dictionary, saying Logan Paul 100,000 times. To the world, he looked absolutely insane. But Jimmy knew a secret. Open quote, "If you want to stand out on YouTube, you must dare to do what nobody else even thinks of doing." And then it happened. Those bizarre videos went viral. Millions of views, millions of subscribers. Suddenly, Jimmy wasn't just another kid with a camera. He was the mad scientist of YouTube. But then came the twist. Jimmy realized something bigger. Open quote, "If people love crazy stuff, what if I mix it with kindness?" So he started giving money away. At first, it was just a few $1,000s from early brand deals. But soon, strangers on the street, Uber drivers, and even homeless people were holding stacks of cash from this mysterious YouTuber. The internet had never seen anything like this before. Someone who wasn't flexing money, he was spreading it. And then the giveaways got bigger. Cars, houses, even a private island. People didn't just watch his videos anymore, they felt them. Because at the heart of every challenge, every stunt, every crazy idea, there was hope. Today, MrBeast is no longer just a YouTuber, he's a global brand. He runs multiple mega channels, Beast Reacts, Beast Gaming, Beast Philanthropy. He launched MrBeast Burger, a virtual restaurant chain that sold millions worldwide. He created Feastables, a chocolate empire now competing with giants like Hershey's. And yet, Jimmy doesn't waste his wealth on mansions or sports cars. Instead, he reinvests nearly every dollar back into making even bigger, crazier, mind-blowing videos. That's why fans trust him. He's not here to flex. He's here to inspire. But behind the glittering success, there's a darker side few people know. The endless stress of managing a huge team, the sleepless nights spent perfecting a single video, and his personal battle with Crohn's disease, a painful condition he's been fighting since his teenage years. Most people would have quit, but Jimmy used his pain as fuel. His struggles became his strength. Because for MrBeast, YouTube was never just a job. It was his life mission. MrBeast's dream was never just about views. It was about impact. With Team Trees, he raised over $20 million to plant trees across the globe. With Team Seas, he raised $30 million to clean oceans and beaches. He proved to the world that YouTubers are not just entertainers. They can be world changers. So, what's next? Jimmy openly says his ultimate goal is to become the biggest YouTuber in history. But maybe, just maybe, his true legacy won't be the money or the records or even the crazy stunts. Maybe his legacy will be this. That kindness is entertaining, that giving beats taking, and that one kid sitting in a tiny room with one huge dream can change the entire internet forever. So the next time you watch a MrBeast video and think, wow, this is insane, remember, behind every stunt, there's a strategy. Behind every dollar, there's a purpose. And behind every smile, there's a story of never giving up. This is not just YouTube. This is not just content. This is MrBeast's world, and whether we realize it or not, we're all part of it.